LizQuen was more than a love team. Here's why fans still miss them. What if the reason fans still miss LizQuen isn't simply because they want to see Liza Soberano and Enrique Gil together again, but because that love team became part of their lives? Years can pass, people can grow, careers can change, and entertainment can move on to the next big thing. But somehow, the name LizQuen still carries a feeling that longtime fans instantly recognize. Because Liza and Enrique weren't simply two actors who happened to be paired together. For many fans, they were an era. It was never just about the romance. When people remember LizQuen, they often remember the romance first. The sweet scenes, the emotional moments, the chemistry, the playful interviews. But the reason their partnership became so memorable goes much deeper. Fans watched Liza and Enrique grow from young stars into established performers. They saw them take on different characters and different challenges while continuing to create moments that audiences wanted to talk about. That journey created an emotional connection. Fans weren't simply watching a love team, they were watching two people grow. Then came the moments fans couldn't forget. Projects like Forevermore helped establish LizQuen as one of the most recognizable pairings of their generation. Their characters gave audiences something to root for. There were moments of happiness, heartbreak, conflict, and reconciliation. And every emotional scene made fans more invested. Soon, LizQuen wasn't just a name used by the industry. It became a name used by the fans themselves. A name representing countless memories. Why do people still miss them? Here's the interesting part. Sometimes people don't miss the celebrities themselves as much as they miss the feeling those celebrities gave them. Maybe it was watching a LizQuen drama after a long day. Maybe it was waiting for their next movie. Maybe it was watching their interviews and laughing at their playful interactions. Maybe it was sharing favorite scenes with friends. Those experiences become attached to memories from a particular period in someone's life. And when people look back years later, they aren't only remembering Liza and Enrique. They're remembering who they were when LizQuen was everywhere. That's powerful. They had something difficult to manufacture. In entertainment, chemistry can be promoted. Poster can be designed. A storyline can be written. But genuine audience connection is much harder to create. LizQuen had that connection. Fans could feel invested in their characters and excited whenever they appeared together. And once an audience becomes emotionally attached, it doesn't simply forget because the partnership stops appearing regularly. That's why old clips can still generate reactions. That's why fans still revisit favorite scenes. And that's why the idea of seeing Liza and Enrique together again remains so fascinating. What if they reunited? Now imagine the announcement everyone would least expect. Liza Soberano and Enrique Gil are working together again. No explanation, no dramatic build-up, just one photograph of the two of them standing together. Within minutes, fans would probably start asking, is LizQuen really back? Old memories would flood social media. Their classic scenes would start circulating again. Fans who haven't talked about the pairing in years would suddenly have something new to discuss. But there's an important question. Would they try to recreate the old LizQuen magic? Maybe they shouldn't. Perhaps the best reunion would be one that acknowledges how much they've both changed. Liza has grown as an actress and expanded her career beyond the projects that first made her famous. Enrique has also continued developing his career and exploring different opportunities. So imagine putting today's Liza and today's Enrique into a completely new story. Not teenagers, not the same characters, not a simple remake of the past. Something mature, something unexpected, something that allows them to show audiences just how far they've come. The memories are still there. Of course, nobody can predict whether another major LizQuen project will actually happen. There is no need to turn fan hopes into rumors or confirmed news. But one thing is undeniable. The memories remain. And perhaps that's why LizQuen continues to matter. They gave fans characters to love, scenes to remember, songs to associate with special moments, and an era that many people still look back on fondly. That's more than a love team. That's a connection. Maybe that's the real legacy of LizQuen. A love team doesn't have to last forever to become unforgettable. Sometimes the most meaningful partnerships are the ones that exist during a particular chapter of your life. They arrive, they create something special, and even when the world moves forward, the memories stay. That's what LizQuen represents for many fans. Not simply Liza and Enrique, but a time, feeling, collection of stories that made millions of people smile. And maybe that's why, years later, fans still ask, what if they worked together again? Perhaps the answer will always remain uncertain. But one thing isn't. LizQuen was more than a love team, and that's exactly why people still miss them. So tell us, what is the one LizQuen moment you will never forget? And if Liza Soberano and Enrique Gil were given one more project together, would you want a romantic story, a dramatic film, or something completely unexpected?